Welcome to Nacho Fitness Coach,
the podcast where fitness is technically the topic, but let's be honest, we get distracted.
I'm Sara, the fitness expert who actually understands this stuff.
And I'm Caleigh, the beginner who thinks Bulgarian split squats are a hate crime.
Every week, we break down fitness myths, call out internet nonsense, and try to make sense of the chaos.
While also going off on tangents, making bad jokes, and questioning our life choices.
If you're looking for expert advice with a side of whatever Caleigh does here,
or just need a podcast that makes you feel better about your own fitness journey,
you're in the right place.
All right, let's do this. Or, talk about doing this.
So, Caleigh, what do you like to listen to when you work out?
I don't know. Sometimes a podcast and sometimes music.
Hey, wait. This is a podcast. What if you could have both?
At the same time?
Oh, yeah. Podbeat is a free mobile app that lets you add any beat style to any podcast for your workout. It's easy to do and free to download in the App Store. Caleigh, you sound pretty cool with the trap beat, but Sara, the funk beat works for your voice.
So if you want to make our podcast work for a workout, check it out in the App Store.
They even have Podbeat for Android users in the Google Play Store. Okay, on to the show. Would you rather punch a small child, but nobody will ever know, or not punch a small child, but everybody thinks you did?
Ooh. What would you? How old?
2.
A child.
2 years old.
2 years old. Would I rather punch a child and nobody know, or not punch a child and everyone think I did?
Yeah.
What'd they do? I need to know. Did they deserve it? No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I don't hit my children. But I do get a very stern growl to my voice for them to understand that, like, I'm being serious about something.
Oh, I know.
So
you're just not going to answer the question?
No.
Alan?
That one's loaded. That one's loaded.
You wouldn't hit, but just let everybody think you did?
Right. I know. That's a hard one. But you could hit him with a free pass, basically.
And nobody would know.
Nobody would know. I
Except
mean,
a small child.
They don't remember. They're only 2.
He's someone's kid I don't like.
Right. No, I'm like, well, listen.
I met a few
It depends. It depends. It depends. See, there's my answer.
I just thought that'd be a fun one.
I do love a really good game of Would You Rather, though. I mean,
too.
that almost could probably be an entire episode at one point. We're going to have to get queso involved here. Just take it to...
Oh, I saw that one on TikTok. I was like, oh, I got to ask.
Oh, that is a good one. And you're about ready to lose your cup here behind your... I mean, just in case you didn't want that to go over. So, all right, well, there we go. We should add that to the topics list. Just one giant episode of Would You Rather. In fact, I'm going to do that right now because that actually would be kind of entertaining, I think. Yep. So, okay. Today, we're going to talk about something I have an opinion about.
Oh, this is new. This is new and different.
Just in case you're new here, I sometimes, pretty much always, strongly have an opinion about something.
And I'm just happy to be here.
And Caleigh's just along for the ride because she has very little opinions about anything.
Thank you.
Oh, so it makes it a really great balance.
I come out with an opinion from time to time.
You do?
Yeah.
Like what?
Right.
Mushrooms?
Mushrooms?
There's a strong opinion there.
That's about it.
That's the only thing you think you have a strong opinion about?
I don't have super strong opinions about fitness.
No. Is there a particular like exercise that you have a strong opinion about that you're like, yeah, no, that one should just go away?
Bulgarian split squats.
Yeah, you just don't like that one. That one's, yeah.
And burpees. I know we've talked about burpees before, and I just
I don't believe anybody
gave me the
burpees.
free pass to do it. I haven't done one since, and
No.
to be honest with you, I had never done one prior, so it really worked out in a great way.
Oh, great! I just don't have to really ever try that. Yeah, I do not approve of burpees, but
No, you don't.
Okay, so here's the video, and this is we've not really ever talked about him on this show, on this podcast, but Dr. Mark Hyman he's in the realm of like holistic nutrition, functional medicine, kind of.
Just kind of a big thing.
Yeah. Right, yes, it is. And so I feel like he was also like, he was one of the first big names that I ever heard that did more of that, like, super holistic functional medicine, like approach. Right. And I mean, his name gets me every time. And
what is it?
Dr. Hyman.
Why does that get you?
I don't know. It's just, I mean, kind of think about other.
Can you explain it?
No. Why couldn't he have a different name? But anyways, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. He can't. That's his last name. So here's a clip. And I have this is a problem that I have with studies sometimes, or just because something gets published as a white paper or as a study, that doesn't mean it had enough subjects to be, verified as kind of real. I mean, maybe they didn't do it actually correctly. It wasn't cross-referenced by any other. I mean, there's a whole lot of things. Sometimes research papers are great. Sometimes they just got published and they're kind of BS. But
yeah, which is why I don't ever look at it.
Right. So, it just kind of depends if you want to discern between those or not. But here's the video. So the initial kind of like screen on it says, study reveals the worst foods you can give your kids for breakfast. And so, me, I like a good list. And so I'm like, well, what do they have to say? So here we go. So they're just cracking open an egg in a skillet.
Study done by my friend David Ludwig at Harvard, where he took a group of overweight young guys, teenagers, and he gave them 3 different breakfasts, exactly the same calories: oatmeal, steel-cut oats, omelet. And then he locked them in a room. They measured their blood every hour, and they tracked everything. And they said, when you guys are hungry, push this button, we'll bring more food. The oatmeal group not only had higher levels of insulin, cortisol, adrenaline, which is the stress hormone. So eating oatmeal literally was like being chased by a tiger in your body. Your body didn't know the difference. It actually made these kids hungrier. And they ate 81% more food than the omelet group. Remember, they ate the same calories of omelet, oatmeal, or steel-cut oats. The steel-cut group, though it was better, they still ate 50% more food than the omelet group. When you have starch or sugar in the morning, whether it's a muffin, a bagel, oatmeal, French toast, pancakes, whatever people are eating, it's the worst thing you could do. You want to start your day with protein and fat.
So here's why that bothers me. One, he's comparing oatmeal to like highly processed other carbohydrates, bagels, muffins. Oatmeal is nothing like a muffin or a bagel. Like, that is one ingredient, and he's comparing it. But it's also crazy because I'm like, did you really think an omelet was going to compare with oatmeal? They're 2 completely different macros.
Yeah.
Like, carbohydrates have never been known for being something that is going to stay with you.
Right.
To help you feel full or longer. Like, so I'm like, you have a carbohydrate as an oatmeal. You have carbohydrates in steel-cut oats. Yeah. And then the third group gets omelets.
Yeah. But then wouldn't the I don't know, test be?
Well, then you're not really comparing.
Well, then you're learning that the more protein packed breakfast is the better option.
It is. Right? It is, compared to just maybe a straight cup of protein or straight cup of oatmeal. Right. But then, he like doubles down on it, how like oatmeal is like the worst food for you for breakfast. I'm like, well, it's actually not the oatmeal. It's it's the fact that it's just a carbohydrate. You got to pair it with something else. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's not like inherently bad for you. Like, that's not a bad
carbohydrate choice. Breakfast. But you do absolutely also want protein and fats. Yes. Now, does your body need protein and fat? Yes. Does it need carbohydrates? No. I mean, it's not as a necessary macronutrient, but it is your brain function. It's your energy. It's your fastest source of fuel for your body. So consuming it in the morning is a good thing because you get a jump start to your day. It's that fast burning fuel. Right. So I don't know. This one I have seen, it's popped up and then it's been shared by like multiple people. And I'm I don't like the way it was just presented.
You like him.
Written. I don't actually particularly know that I like him. I think that's a very strong statement.
Do you think he's handsome?
No. He's old.
Well, old people can be handsome.
They can?
Yeah.
Okay.
No?
I mean, I guess if you say so.
You don't think so? You don't think old people can be
How old?
5?
That's old?
60?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm not talking like 80, 90.
Well, that's old.
That's old. That's old. That's like they're out of the running. There is no like
that's way too old.
But I think a 60-year-old man can be
Really?
attractive.
Oh, okay. Sure.
No?
I'm just gonna let you sit with
You
that
don't
one
think
for a little
so?
bit. I don't really. I mean, give me an example of somebody who would fall in those decades of ages right now, currently.
Hold on.
That could be maybe considered attractive.
Okay. I mean, Patrick Dempsey's 59 years old.
Oh, I do love Patrick Dempsey.
I mean,
he's not 60 yet, though.
I mean, basically.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Okay.
a good-looking dude.
He is a good-looking dude. Good old Grey's Anatomy.
And then his co-host or co-actor on the show, Eric Dane.
Yeah, he's pretty good-looking too.
I'm sure he's 52 years old.
That's not old enough. I mean,
Well, you didn't give me an answer of what's old.
I don't know. I don't know if I would say that that's okay. Sure.
Okay. So 60-year-old Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah, he can stay. How old's Dean Cain? He was always my one that, like, in high school, I was like, yeah, he's pretty hot.
He's not anymore.
He's not? Oh, sad day.
Is he alive?
Yeah?
I think I was thinking of Eric or Christopher Reeves, actually. Didn't they both play Superman?
Yes, Christopher Reeves, I think, did pass away.
Yeah, he did. Where's this? I think Eminem wrote a whole song about it. Where's his Wikipedia?
Did you not just type in age?
No.
Dean Cain age. Let's use Google efficiently,
58.
please. 50. Okay, well,
I don't know. He's kind of fluffy, though.
he's pretty cute still, though.
I don't know how old he is in these pictures, but
I think it's maybe time for a little quick ad break.
for more content, follow us on TikTok at Nacho Fitness Coach. Okay, we're back. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's what
Okay, well, hey, see how old is Dr. Mark Hyman? Let's just see how old he is. Like, compare.
What's his last name?
Hyman.
65. I think he's okay looking. I
do?
don't know. He's kind of got a goofy look to him, but
Anyways, I mean, that's not why I would ever choose to listen to him. But if you like that type of approach to nutrition, and you pay extra attention at like that level, then he tends to be one that's, I would say, is considered like a guru in that area. But I do not like this video and presentation of this.
you didn't like that.
I don't like, I just think it brings up like where studies can go wrong, because I'm like, well, you're not even comparing, like, and the fact that it starts off with like, this study reveals the worst food you can give your kids for breakfast.
Yeah, it's certainly not the worst food.
It is
listen when I say I have fed my kids much worse food.
The
for
muffins.
breakfast. It's just cereal, a bowl of cereal.
Well, it's way worse.
I had 2 bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch today. Like, I guarantee
There's
you
nothing wrong with that. Every now and then.
That's worse than
Oatmeal.
a bowl of oatmeal.
Right. And then the fact that he goes on to compare just regular plain old rolled oats.
It's all about the clickbait. You have to. Sometimes even when I run our videos through Opus clips to make our clips for social media, they'll come up with these very like clickbaity titles for our videos that are like, that's actually not even what we were talking about, but it's the kind of shit that gets people to click on stuff,
to engage. And we all know that that's honestly what drives all of the money to pay for all of our social media is you have to engage, you have to click, you have to watch.
And I don't ever use any of them, and that's probably why we have made $0 on social media.
We're not like rolling in it at this point.
I don't think so.
Maybe we should start
unless you know something I don't.
Start do A/B testing on the whole like clickbait videos versus just the ones that we think actually talk about what we're talking about and see. There are actually some that are really bad, like clickbaity, where it's awful. Click and I start watching. I'm like, this is dumb. Like, I try to get out of there as fast as possibly can. So I'm like, I just got duped. Yeah, trying to click on it. So, but yeah, this one kind of irritated me in a lot of different ways. And we also know how I feel about oatmeal. So
you love oatmeal.
I love oatmeal for breakfast.
You love it. I hate it.
Would I eat it by itself? No. Now, if they came out and said it is like the pre-made, ready to go Quaker Oats, apple and cinnamon sugar one, or the strawberries and cream, or the peaches and cream, like the ready to go quick oats, like little pouches that you pull in and just add hot water. Now listen, first of all, those are delicious. But second of all, they probably have 20 grams of sugars in them. I mean, they're not.
Do you remember? I don't know if you ever dabbled, but they had the cinnamon roll flavor and like the Quaker Oats. Oh my God.
No, I don't remember that one.
That was my favorite. And then it became really, really hard to find. And I don't like other flavors of it.
So here's the strawberries and cream, which is delicious, by the way. I'm not knocking on the fact that it's not super good to eat. All I'm saying is that, it doesn't have as many sugars in it as I would have guessed. All right, well, you know what? This might just be coming back on my list.
Oh, really?
No. That is actually not as much as I had remembered. Wow. Okay.
Oh, because I could eat that every morning.
No, kid, me too. I love those. Okay, so 110 calories, 2 grams of fat, which makes sense because it's, 23 grams of carbs. It's only 8 total sugars. What am I doing? I should be eating this every morning. That's not as bad as I remembered.
My life just changed.
Mine did too. Dang. 3 grams of protein because oats have a tiny bit of protein in them, but holy smokes. See, now that I would totally then throw in like a half a scoop of like unflavored protein powder just to get a little bit more protein in there.
So this is game changing.
This is game changing for me too. I'm going to go out and buy these right now in the grocery store.
Because I thought my kids will eat. They like to eat
love these
strawberries and cream.
Yes.
And what is it? That Kodiak?
I get those too.
They came out with oatmeal.
The maple, too. I have those at my house right now. I actually had that yesterday morning for breakfast, and those are really good too.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you have any memories of the Philadelphia snack bars?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Do they still make those?
No, they were discontinued.
Why? I mean, duh.
I don't know, but do you remember these, Alan?
I do remember those.
I was such a slut for these. I would buy like 3, and I didn't even have any money, and I would buy like 3 boxes of these. Oh my.
Instant oatmeal.
No, they don't make them anymore.
Packets. Okay, so let's see what all the different flavors are now. Because there's the variety pack. See, I do like the apples.
Cinnamon roll.
The apples and cinnamon. I do remember the apples and cinnamon are good. I do not like the maple brown sugar. See, because there was a period of time.
I'll do maple brown sugar. I would do apple cinnamon.
But there was a period of time where we had these in our like break room at the office. And so I remember when I first started working,
Snickerdoodle,
I would go into the office and I would go get like a little styrofoam cup that, people would use for coffee. Yeah. And I would pour that in there and then you get the little like spout on the top of the coffee maker that would be the hot water. And I would have this for my morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I lived in New York.
And it was free breakfast because so there's strawberries and cream, peaches and cream.
Listen, there's Snickerdoodle.
Bananas and cream.
Oh, lemon cream.
What? Oh, listen here. The multi-variety packs at Walmart too. 44 for $20.
All right.
Ooh, but blueberries and cream. Blech. I don't know if I could do that.
No, cinnamon roll all the way.
I'm ordering this right now.
Right now you are?
Yeah, I think so. They have the Kodiak ones in here too, because the Kodiak oats are good.
I haven't had the oats. I've had the pancake, the Power Flapjack.
I actually have that on the list for tomorrow morning to make the muffin. Like on the side of the box, there's a muffin recipe.
Mix, yeah.
And I have a bunch of bananas.
If we harken back to season 1, I think we talked a little bit about the
4-inch flapjack.
The 4-inch flapjack.
Honestly, even until I made them not very long ago for the very first time, I thought you were kidding that there was that much protein in a 4-inch pancake. And there really actually is. Mm-hmm. And that's about all you need.
I'm not here to kid around.
No, you're not a liar. I'm just really proud of you.
I'm not here telling jokes. I'm spitting facts.
I know. It's wild. So anyways, yeah, we've had them now. And then the muffins, actually my 6-year-old just the other day was like, Mom, do you have any more of those muffins? Because I'm a huge person where I like to make in bulk. It's actually one of my meal prep strategies is I don't just make a meal at a time. I will double, triple it. And then which I'm also okay with eating leftovers, which some people aren't. But I overloaded on making them into muffins the last time with like the mashed up potato, or not mashed up potatoes, but mashed up bananas like it says on the box. And then I put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
We ate those for breakfast forever. And I put them in the microwave for like 20 seconds to make them warm, cut them in half and put
From frozen?
Yeah. And then put peanut butter in the middle of them. Oh, because then you get your fats, your carbs, and your protein.
And your protein from the peanut butter.
I know.
Which is great.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because that's just more protein, right? I mean, that's where the fat's coming from. But
how do you feel about Great Value has a birthday cake? Instant oatmeal. How do we feel about these ingredients or these nutrition facts?
Well, so it's 20 more calories. So where are the calories coming from?
So total fats, 2 grams.
Okay, that's about what?
Do we care about sodium?
I don't, but
total carbohydrates, 27 grams.
Okay, that's a couple more than. Okay, so there's probably more sugars though. Then like 12 grams of sugar. Then
9 grams.
9 grams. Oh,
and then 3 grams of protein.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of one of those things where
maybe just don't feed it to your kids every morning.
If it is the difference between you eating oatmeal for breakfast or a bowl of
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Which
earlier you said there's nothing wrong with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I'm so confused at what you want me to do.
You know what?
What am I supposed to do?
Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch are definitely my weakness.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I could eat an entire box, which is why I choose not to buy it, because that is one food that I have no self-control over is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Look at this Wonder Woman oatmeal. It's in French.
What are the ingredients in that one?
I don't speak French. I don't know.
It doesn't convert it for you.
I don't know.
There's the apple cinnamon. See, I like those. Instant oatmeal packets.
No, it is in French. 130 calories, 27 grams of carbs, 7 grams of sugars, 4 grams of protein. You turn into Wonder Woman.
Okay. Well, then there we go.
Probably can't get it.
Oh, this one actually has like chocolate chip. I wonder if I could get my kids to
What are we calling this episode? Oatmeal? Is that the...
It could be. Yeah, oatmeal. About? We like oatmeal. I'll do oatmeal. That's a great title for this episode. That's kind of where we went. Okay, so there's a chocolate chip variation. Apple cinnamon I will eat. The maple brown sugar I also do like.
Now, how do you feel about an oatmeal bar?
I don't know. Look at the ingredients. Have protein in it? I don't know. Because that, again, and it's okay. And I feel like if you're going to have
more of a snack.
I feel like if you're going to have a granola bar, drink a protein shake with it. Or eat a cup of yogurt with it that's got protein.
So like a Nature Valley baked oatmeal square. Cinnamon brown sugar.
What are the facts on that one?
I'm looking.
Because those are those hard, crunchy ones, right?
50 calories.
That's a lot.
Total fat, 6 grams. Carbs, 24 grams. Protein, 2. Sugars, 9.
Is that for 2 bars?
But then what does it mean when it says total sugars 9 grams includes 8 grams added sugars?
Because it added sugar into it. So if you look at the ingredients, then go down the ingredients, it probably actually has like brown sugar or something like listed.
Whole grain oats, whole grain wheat flour, brown sugar, canola oil, tapioca syrup, vegetable glycerin.
So the fats are coming from the canola oil,
chicory root
extract, tiny bit from the oats,
sugar, raisin juice.
Yeah. So like if it's like added sugar, it's usually like the brown sugar, high fructose corn syrup, something that gets added in versus, let's say you eat an apple and it's got glucose in it. So
Jeremy's been saying, my husband, every time we eat ketchup, he's like, could you pass the
sugar,
tomato flavored high fructose corn syrup?
That's what it is. That's why we get like the Simply one or there's like Simply and there's organic. I like the Heinz Simply one because then it's just...
I just have been buying the same ketchup for years and I'm probably not going to change
switch it.
That.
Good for you. I know what you do.
I know what I like and...
I think it's maybe time for a little quick ad break. Follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Nacho Fit Coach.
Okay, we're back.
Oh man, those are kind of expensive though. I might still get them anyways. Because that one has a chocolate chip one that it might just be enough to kick. See, my kids go through different phases with the oatmeal.
So I just wonder, so like we talked a couple episodes ago about how I've been eating 3 eggs, whole wheat bagel, cottage cheese.
I don't get it.
I don't understand what you don't get.
I don't understand how that tastes good.
It's breakfast.
So? Breakfast can't taste good?
I couldn't find one that was healthy that also tasted good. So I was like, this is manageable.
The whole cottage cheese versus just using cream cheese is what I think I'm struggling with.
I like cottage cheese.
Well, I do too, but I would never put it on my bagel.
You tried it? Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I know. It's
okay.
So
like, let's
around
say
my head around.
Now, okay. So a packet of cinnamon roll Quaker oatmeal. That wouldn't be a better breakfast than what I'm eating as far as like what's going to get me through until lunch.
No.
So
no,
just keep
unless you swap that, unless you do the oatmeal instead of your bagel.
Yeah.
I mean,
I could do that.
At least there's probably a higher fiber content in your oats. So, you'd have that extra benefit versus the highly processed bagel.
Okay.
But
it's so funny your beef with my breakfast.
That's weird.
I don't feel like that's a weird breakfast.
I do.
At all.
But it's okay. I'm glad you don't. Hey, you do you.
Okay.
You do you.
Okay.
I'm over here shopping for oatmeal now.
I know you are. Sarah's working on her grocery list.
Oh my goodness. I just am saying, like, get some more flapjack mix here.
You know what I made a while back was spaghetti pancakes for my kids. You ever done that? Where you get like a squeeze bottle?
Okay.
Or I think I was using a plastic bag. Just cut the corner off and I made pancake mix. And you just like make like
does it look like funnel?
Yeah. Well, you just do like, kind of. You just do like really thin like lines of spaghetti or pancake mix and cook it that way. And then you just kind of cut them up. So then you just have like these. It's like pancake noodles.
Looks like a funnel cake.
Yeah, my kids thought that was fun.
Okay. You're such a creative mom.
So every once in a while I get a wild hair up my ass and do something weird.
You're like, did you find that on TikTok? Or did you just make that up?
I think it was on one of those stupid, you ever come across those like 5-minute crafts? And they're just like, and I think it was like a recipe one. And it was just this array of all these stupid different, I think Audrey and I were watching it. And I was like, let's go try that. That looks simple enough. I think that's where I found it. So basically like just like a short form video. Which you must know.
Honestly, just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's just the same as, you make your 4-inch flapjacks just a little bit more fun. When you let your kids eat pancakes, do you let them have syrup? You probably make them put like honey or some shit.
No, we eat syrup, but we have maple syrup, like true maple syrup. We don't have I grew up on, what's the name?
Aunt Jemima.
No, the one in the, oh my gosh.
Buttersworth?
Yeah, Mrs. Buttersworth. She has, it's like her dress is the bottom.
I think I just buy like Great Value.
We just have, so we do. I think ours is even
best
organic maple syrup.
Ew.
Sorry.
The butter pecan. Hello.
What's butter pecan?
Syrup.
Oh, they have that?
Oh my God.
Is it maple syrup? And just flavored?
Yeah. I don't know if it's maple.
With, well, I don't know. It's pecan syrup, duh. Butter pecan syrup. But it's probably butter pecan flavored maple syrup.
Butter. Oh, it pulled up ice cream.
Is it, do you say syrup or syrup?
Syrup.
Is what?
Syrup.
Syrup.
Where do you keep your syrup?
Syrup. Mine's more syrup.
Where do you keep it?
We put ours in the fridge.
You do. I grew up having syrup in the fridge, and now I'm not. I'm a pantry.
But I think ours, you're supposed to refrigerate after opening.
Oh, yeah, because it's not filled with preservatives and shit. Great Value.
You're just
butter.
saying. I would try to follow the label
That's
on those kinds of
straight
things.
up butter flavor. Oh, you can get IHOP butter pecan.
Oh my goodness! But it's maple syrup, right?
I don't know what you mean by that.
What does it say?
As opposed to what? Isn't all syrup maple?
I don't know. Not when they just manufacture it and make it butter pecan necessarily. Click on it. What's it say?
Oh, hold up. Whoa, wait. Why does Great Value syrup have anchovies?
What? Why would you do that?
The unexpected labeling is actually a voluntary statement that manufacturers can use to alert people. Is there? Do Walmart's Great Value products really contain fish?
Kodiak has protein balls.
Your turn.
Did you finish? I'm sorry, I tuned you out because you weren't answering my question about. So is it butter pecan flavored maple syrup or not?
I don't know. I'm more worried about the anchovies right now. I didn't know this.
Oh, okay. Kodiak has a protein ball mix. Birthday cake flavored. For our
hard to feed your kids, all right?
For our fat balls.
Oh yeah, we soon
food truck.
Get that business up and running. I forgot that was on
big
our
balls.
to-do list. Fat balls.
Fat balls.
Big balls?
Fat balls.
Fat balls.
Big fat balls.
Big fat balls. Big fat. Floppy balls?
No. Protein balls.
It was just
fat balls.
Big fat balls.
I mean, we could add the big.
Not floppy.
No.
Big sack balls. Big ball sack.
Oh, no.
Listen to all these great ingredients that are in the Great Value butter syrup ingredients.
High fructose corn syrup is your first one.
Corn syrup, then high fructose corn syrup, water, cellulose gum, natural and artificial flavor, sodium, hear me out, hexametaphosphate, sodium benzoate, sorbic acid, caramel color. Sounds...
No maple syrup. It's not maple.
Not a maple leaf to be found.
Nope.
Does Great Value syrup need to be refrigerated after opening? Open syrup will grow mold on the surface and should always be stored in the refrigerator or freezer once opened.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Mrs. Butterworth was never stored in the fridge growing up.
I've had it in my pantry for, a bottle will last us months. Never dealt with mold. Do you refrigerate your syrup, Alan? No.
What are we going to do now? I mean,
I think...
are you going to put it in the fridge now?
I don't understand why anchovies keep popping so much on this Google search. I'm really...
So, okay. Anchovy syrup?
No, like it's an ingredient in syrup.
In every syrup or just that particular?
I don't have the time to figure it out, like to dive deep enough right now.
You're just going to leave it at that. Okay. I guess we're going to go surface.
Hold on. Does syrup contain anchovies? We should have Alan looking this up for us. Sometimes I listen to podcasts where they have like somebody in the background and they're like,
yeah,
Alan, can you look up?
You can Google it in the back.
Yeah, Walmart butter flavored syrup may contain traces. This is on Reddit. May contain traces of anchovies. Yeah, it says right there.
Why?
May contain traces of milk, eggs, anchovies, wheat, and soy.
Because it's produced in a facility that
produced on the same line as Worcestershire sauce.
That has anchovies in it?
I presume, yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize that. Huh.
Somebody said, I think I'm more grossed out by the fact that this is made of corn syrup and modified corn syrup and with other trace ingredients. What did you think it was, sir?
I mean, listen, if it's manufactured in a facility, it's probably got traces of something in there, right?
You would imagine so, but, well, and I guess they have to put that on there because people can be allergic to anchovies.
Right.
So
it's true, too.
Okay, well, that's, so we answered my question.
Mm-hmm.
You feel better? You feel good?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Alan? You good? Okay.
Satisfied.
Satisfied.
You got anything else? You want to wrap it up?
That was just it. That was it. Yeah, we'll just call this one oatmeal. I liked it. We actually talked about like my favorite breakfast in like an entire episode.
We learned something kind of.
Yeah, we kind of did actually.
Groundbreaking. So.
It is, and I'm gonna go order these packets right now.
Switch out my bagel for.
Because even when you know better, even when you've had like years of a habit, which I have always had with my like eating breakfast, there will be stages in life where it just things change. And I've been in stages.
Well, you've been telling me for years to eat oatmeal for breakfast. I can't eat anything except for like the Quaker instant oatmeal. So if I can eat that,
there we go. We're in.
That's great.
Let's do it. I'm gonna actually put my order in right now.
You don't need to do it right now.
I am. Continue to check out.
We're busy right now.
So there we go. Multitasking at its finest. So okay, oatmeal. Eat it. Try it. It's good for you. Until next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to head over to our Instagram at Nacho Fitness Coach and let us know how you feel about the topic. Do you love it or hate it?
Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button wherever you're listening. And if you like our podcast, leave us a rating. See you next time.
You've been listening to Euphony Innovatives Sonified.